What's going on, guys? Kentucky here. Welcome back to a brand new cryptocurrency video. Today, before we get into the video, just going to go over the market cap, see what everything's going on. Then we're going to get right into the topic of the video. So right now we are sitting on somewhat of a down market, which is good. We have been running for the past couple of days, and now we're seeing somewhat a very small correction. Of course, market cap still sitting around 440 billion. I think we hit a all-time high of like 550. So we're not down that much, just a very small correction, or 466, I guess. So we're down a very small amount. Again, big jump, small corrections. Depends on where the jump, depends on the time, and what kind of people that are coming into the market. So right now, Bitcoin is sitting around 9,400. So we still haven't broken that $10,000 mark. When we do break that $10,000 mark, I think we're gonna see a lot more new investors coming into Bitcoin. Hearing that Bitcoin is breaking its new records again and again. Ethereum right now saying it's 750, Ripple 83 cents, Bitcoin Cash 1651. And Bitcoin Cash has been on somewhat of a run, as you can see right here. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of Bitcoin Cash, but it's there. It's a big cryptocurrency, so what are you gonna do, right? EOS, strong as ever. If you guys didn't invest in EOS right here, like, congratulations, you're looking at something like a 6-7x on your crypto right now. EOS sitting at $18, and one of the only top 10s, or is the only top 10 that is in the green at the moment. Litecoin 164. We have Tron sitting at 8.3 cents, which is amazing. Neo sitting at $78, Dash sitting at 457. So yeah, we are on a good market so far, and we're gonna definitely see a lot more runs after the small correction that we're having. Maybe it's gonna last 2-3 days, nothing more than that. So I don't think you guys should worry much about the market at the moment. Bitcoin dominance sitting right now at 36.3%, which is again good. The Bitcoin dominance is dropping ever since it hit something like 40-something% on our lows. So now the market's trying to balance out, and it's going good right now. So getting today's video, we're going to be talking about Ethereum, which is number 2 on the coin market cap and number 2 cryptocurrency in the world at the moment. So Ethereum, like I said, is sitting at $750 USD. Its market cap is $74 billion, $400 million. And its circulating supply is 99 million. So Ethereum, if you guys don't know what Ethereum is, I'll just cap it really quickly. It's like a platform where other projects and cryptocurrencies can build on. There's a whole bunch of Ethereum projects. Let's go over it. There's Tron. That's Ethereum project. I'm probably not gonna see them like by eye, but Ethereum projects. If you guys do want to know which one's Ethereum project, if you go to Tron here, you guys could just know because it's backed by Ethereum. You have the Bitcoin price and then the Ethereum price. That probably gives you a sign that it is an Ethereum. If you guys also want to do it, just put in Ethereum coins and it'll show you everything. Also, the one that is very similar to Ethereum is Neo. So Neo is a very good investment as well. A lot less circulating supply, exact same total supply, and it's a very low price for its at. And I definitely think it can hit something like Ethereum when the market continues to grow in the near future. So getting back into Ethereum, there's a lot of predictions coming into Ethereum. I did get into Ethereum right when it was like around 700, like around this range, maybe a bit less, I think. So I live in Canada, so I bought it for around $1,000 Canadian, and I bought, I think, 1.5. And as the incident happened, the Ethereum did get stolen from me. I never bought Ethereum ever since. And you know what? I'm probably not going to, not because I'm too scared of it getting robbed or anything. I just don't want to use that kind of money again. Like it already happened once. I'm not trying to do it again. I can work. I could do different things to get this Ethereum. There's a whole bunch of different things I could do for it, but that's not the point anyway. So Ethereum, whole bunch of speculations. Right now the all-time high is sitting at around $1,400, which is an all-time high USD, which is that's when its big run happened. This happened in like a week, where it went from like $700 to almost doubled its amount. So it's like now doubling its amount in like a week, which is probably not going to happen. It's probably going to see a more gradual run, even though we are seeing a really big run right here over the past week. Ethereum has grown from 384. So people getting into Ethereum right now, which really blows my mind, right? Like if you guys saw Ethereum at 384 or 370 or whatever it was, why do you guys not get into it now? Why are you guys getting into it now? Why do you guys not get into it before? Why are you guys getting into it now? Like, doesn't really make sense. Like when you see the market go up, you get in, and when you see the market go down, you sell. It's just that's how people sort of think. It's just the mind challenge between the big whales and us. So big whales, what they do is they raise the price, people get into it. That's how people tend to work. But you know, that's the wrong way. You guys should always go in a down market when all the big whales are selling, everyone's selling off. The market is dying, of course, that's what people say. But you know, the market never dies. It's always gonna come back unless something does really crash the market for good. So anyway, so there is a whole bunch of different speculations about Ethereum and where it is going to go in the future. So we're probably going to see 1500 by the end of this year, you know, probably a lot before that too, because, you know, we have already seen something very, very close to that recently in Ethereum, not too long ago, maybe something like a month ago, January. So actually around 3-4 months ago that we saw Ethereum last hit $1,400. So we might see Ethereum maybe go back to $1,000 in the next month or so, and then we might see Ethereum gradually grow after corrections and everything to $1,500 as a stable price, maybe by the end of December, January, something like that. So beginning of 2019, the new year. You know, there's a whole bunch of projects coming out of Ethereum, right? Ethereum #2 on the market. Everyone believes in Ethereum. Ethereum continues to grow with all these different projects coming out of it. You know, half these cryptocurrencies are probably under Ethereum. Some of them, of course, are under Neo. But, you know, Ethereum, if someone is going to get into cryptocurrency, they're probably going to get into Ethereum, which is ease of access and ease of programming. And really it's just really makes it a lot easier for people to get into. Its code isn't too hard. You know, of course, Neo is like the newer one, the Chinese one. You can use whatever code you want, whatever language, you want on Neo. But Ethereum has that really strong base behind it, so people are gonna tend to use Ethereum. You know, a stronger community. So when you make a you know, just a crypto behind Ethereum, that gives you exposure enough for you to get into the market right away, get listed, get up and running with your project, right? So that's just all things backing up Ethereum, and you know what, Ethereum's gonna continue to grow because someone gonna see a probably successful Ethereum project. They're probably gonna end up getting into Ethereum as well to get onto what's this cryptocurrency that's backing up this such a successful project. What, like, it made this project, so probably Ethereum's gonna be that success too. That's just how the mind works. This is how people tend to think about it. And you know, like I said, there's a whole bunch of different speculation. People say 2,000, 3,000, and then the other day, someone predicted. They wrote an article. I forgot who. It was a big investor. He predicted I was gonna hit $15,000, which is, of course, insane. You know, there's a whole bunch of different numbers that come into it. We'll talk about that in a second. But of course, he corrected after that. He said 1,500 by the end of the year. He didn't mean 15,000. But you know, if Ethereum was to hit something like $15,000. Ethereum would hit around 1.4 to 1.6 trillion in between that. You know, that's just quick math. But like 1.4 to 1.56 trillion dollars only in Ethereum, which is 3 times that of the whole market at the moment. So we probably see the market something around 10 to 20 trillion for something like that to happen. It's probably not gonna happen in a while, right? While the market like this continues to grow, we're probably gonna see it in the next couple of years, maybe the next decade. You know, that stuff like that takes a long time. But you know, it's just this big speculation, like something to really think about if you guys are seriously long time holders, like to put like, let's say $10,000 in and just let it hold for the next 20-30 years. You know, you could come back and see your money, see your $10,000 become $500,000, something like that. Maybe something crazier, right? If you guys did invest a really strong coin, it's something you truly believe in and did good research on it and know what it's trying to do in the future, and you know, always keep update with the coins that you're invested in, right? So something like Ethereum is of course one of the strongest, most stable coins. And would you get Ethereum? Of course I would get into Ethereum. Like I said, I already backed my reasons why I'm not getting into Ethereum at the moment. But you know, there's always reasons behind why I get into my coins, and Ethereum is no exception, right? Like I love Ethereum. Like Ethereum was one of my favorite coins. Ethereum's a very strong coin. You know, because I can't get to Ethereum, maybe because people think it's too expensive. There's always Neo, because Neo has a lot more potential than, of course, not like potential as in like thing, but price wise, Neo can exits money more than Ethereum can at the moment because of such high market cap, right? Ethereum's sitting at 75 billion, Neo's sitting at 5 billion. So if Neo did hit something like Ethereum, it would double its price right now. So, you know, people just sort of speculate like that, and I definitely think there's always new things coming out, and Ethereum, it's being its main core. We could see Ethereum hit $1,500 by the end of the year. That's my prediction, I think, for 2018. That's my biggest prediction, Ethereum hitting 1,500. And we're probably going to see it most likely if not earlier than the end of the year. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about Ethereum and where Ethereum's gonna go in the future, and if you think Ethereum's gonna hit 1500 by the end of the year. I definitely think it is. Leave it down in the comments, as I do try to read every single comment down there, as I do enjoy reading them, and I try to you know, reply to all the creative ones and good ones out there. So leave a comment down below what you think about Ethereum. And yeah, that's it for today's video, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share this with your friends if you enjoyed it and you learned something. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Peace out.